Alright, so I'm still recording the same scene as before, but I took a break, like a quick break, to check up on the audio of that video, and unfortunately you still can't really hear the gameplay stuff. Some of the louder noises are there, but they're really, really quiet in the background. And the other thing I noticed a couple other things. One thing I noticed is that you could hear the timer I was using in the background ticking away that whole time. So I'm really sorry about that. I found a different method of keeping time now that I'm using, and so hopefully that will no longer be a problem. And then I also noticed that my voice sounded kind of weird on that, so hopefully that's not too bad. But anyways, let's get back to this. Of these two, North America, woot, yay, go USA, and Europe, which is so far the only place the aliens have invaded. I'm going to go with Europe. I like their special ability better. And you can choose these other places in the other, like when you don't play with the tutorial. Oh, and one thing I find funny, Australia down there? Yeah, for the purposes of this game, Australia is a part of Asia. I find that funny. Well, I don't know about funny, but mildly entertaining, maybe. So, let's just keep going. I'm probably just going to play through the tutorial, like the first 4 missions, I believe, is what that constitutes. And after that, I will take a break and just kind of see what people think of this. So, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this so far, even though I've spent like 5 minutes actually playing the game. So, oh yeah, I wonder if that has to do with your commanding skills there, bro. Like I said, they took out a squad of our best soldiers. That's because you did a bad job commanding them. Terrible job. Also, she sounds kind of snarky there. Like, her quote looks fine, but when you actually hear her, she sounds a little snarky. Lots of talking, so you guys get to watch, those of you who are interested, get to watch the subtitles up in the top right corner this time. The rest of you have to suffer through me talking some more. So, there's this guy in his sweater, which apparently I hear is standard affair for British people in the military. And we don't really, at least I'm pretty sure that's not how the US does things at our military bases, but I could be mistaken. Here you have the ant farm, as they've been calling it. Ant farm. Yeah, the ant farm. So, and what we're doing now is promoting this guy, because, you know, he survived his terrible commanding skills. I'd agree with that. He's got 2 kills. I'd approve of that. I already clicked that button. I like that. Blowing stuff up is good. Rockets are awesome. I like explosions. Okay. Actually, the aliens are pretty advanced. I'd say they have a good idea what rockets are. Now to deal with science. Yay. Yep. So, this is Crazy German Lady. You've heard her a couple times before. You know she's crazy because she's in charge of the science department of Xcom. And yes, they're basically the science department. Some might like to think themselves as the researchers, but they're the science department. They do science. Everyone else just kind of shoot. There are 3 types of people at XCOM. The people who shoot things, the people who build things, and the people who do science. These are the people who do science. Weapon fragments. No, I like these better. I tend to like armor. And I'd imagine this leads to armor. So, we'll go with that. She's like one of two people in this game who actually has an accent. So why does my guy just stand there staring after the conversation has so clearly ended? She looks kind of creepy too. Like the way they time her speech with her motions makes her look a bit like, whoa, what's up with her? She's weird. So yeah. No. Duh. I think I just hit my mic again. Sorry about that. Let's see. We can help the U.S. I tend to like the U.S. As an American. I like the U.S. We're not the worst. I think we can all agree the U.S. Well, okay, that's not true. Not everyone can agree the U.S. isn't the worst, but I think most Americans can, and I am an American, so I'll go by my own statement and agree with that. So what we have here is a choice between science and money. Science, money. Science, money. I think I'm going to go with science. I do tend to like science. So, let's go help the U.S. And I'm not really going to do any sort of customization of like armor and looks and stuff, renaming in this video. I'm just going to substitute that for more gameplay. Let's see. Yeah, these guys look good. I don't know where they're from, but I'm sure we'll find that out soon enough. So let's just get going. And I've also played through this mission twice. I didn't play through it the times I was testing recording with the demo. And you get the same map. Like, whether or not you go to the US or China, you get the same map. It's the exact same thing. Which is kind of silly, really. Actually, no, it's not kind of silly. It's ridiculously silly. And here's what we're doing. We're going to Kansas City to shoot things. They got their porta potties and there's bricks and cinder blocks and their cranes and their buildings with doors and ladders. It is generally useful for buildings to have doors. It makes them more accessible. I mean, I suppose you could build a building without doors, but, you know, it would... Actually, they did that before. They've done that in the past. Generally, these places are known as tombs. Some of the pyramids were even... Well, I don't know, were they? I know there was somewhere someone did that to keep people out. Look, I know what I'm saying. I don't really know what I'm talking about at this point. I kind of lost my track of my own point. I prefer clicking. Like, you can use keyboard to switch between soldiers, but I prefer clicking. Some people were complaining like they had trouble controlling soldiers and stuff, but I have no problem with that. Yeah. Like, I'm fine doing all of this with the mouse. I have no problem with that. It just feels natural to me. It's a little bit weird. Like, it's not really standard. But it's not horrible either. I'm of my school of thought is generally run forward and shoot things, and from what I've seen, these two sectoids aren't that dangerous. Normally one blows up his cover, and the other one just kind of does whatever. Yeah. See what I mean? I do, however, like going into this. Fire. Yeah, we'll fire. Let's see. Yeah, this guy looks better. I think he's the one they want me to hit anyways, because I didn't read the thing on the side for a moment. Good job, me. Clearly I know what I'm doing. Let's open this... Right. Open this door. Move here. And... I like this view. Shoot at this guy. Nope. Oh good, you can already see him. Open fire. Nope. Yes. Well, that is an interesting way of saying it. Hey, I missed. You hit him. Go, go, go. Good job! Really? I no longer compliment you. You let him survive. This causes me unhappiness. Alright, your turn, heavy guy. There we go. So, now he has 3 kills and everyone else has 0 because, yeah. So, good job, team. Here works. Now, I know enough about this mission that I'm not really terribly worried about those other guys coming to get me, so I'm just going to work on advancing. Like, I kind of know how this part goes. Because again, I've played this through a couple times. Like, I know what happens now, I know where the next enemies are. So, yeah, I'm not worried about it. I'm not. Yep, just as I remembered it. Now, though, we do want to be careful. Because they should be... Right? Oh, he saw them for a moment. We're going to overwatch because he saw them. Actually, no. Let's move him first and see if he can spot the aliens. Head over to the sectoid. Yeah, we'll just overwatch him. You can go this way and dash. So I know that from experience, I know they won't come around that way unless I find them first. And you... There's serious... let's see, where do I want you? We need to bring you up front too, so... Let's just have him go there. I mean, that spot looks fine to me. Does it look fine to you guys? I think it looks fine. Yeah. I've never really had trouble hitting with a rocket launcher. But first thing I'm going to do is start moving these... Come on, there we go. Start moving these guys up. Ooh, cool, we got one flanked. That's always good. Let's see, this guy. We'll have him dash up to here. And you can move here. I mean, I need to put my money where my mouth is and prove I can do a better job than what's-his-face, who got some guys killed. By which I mean, he killed most of the squad. Ooh. Running out of time. Okay. Yeah.